The boardroom fell silent the moment she spoke. Leave now. Her voice was calm, precise, carrying the kind of authority that didn't need to be raised. Every executive around the long glass table straightened in their chairs. Laptops stopped clicking. Pens froze mid-air. No one dared to look at the man standing near the door. He was out of place here. Everyone knew it. His jacket was worn at the elbows, his shoes polished but old, the kind you keep because you can't afford to replace them. A single dad, late 30s, maintenance contractor, according to the badge clipped awkwardly to his belt. He'd been called in to fix a malfunctioning server line, nothing more. He was supposed to be invisible. Instead, the most powerful woman in the building had just ordered him to leave. The female billionaire CEO leaned back in her chair, fingers steepled, eyes cold and unreadable. She had built this tech empire from nothing. Every person in this room feared her. Investors obeyed her. Governments negotiated with her. And now she was dismissing him like dust on the floor. Security shifted near the wall, already preparing to escort him out. The single dad didn't move. At first, people thought he hadn't heard her. "Sir," one executive whispered sharply, "you need to go." Still, he stood there, looking not at the guards, not at the door, but at her. Then he spoke. "No," he said quietly. A gasp rippled through the room. The CEO's eyes narrowed. "Excuse me." He took a slow breath, steadying himself. His hands trembled slightly, not from fear, but from something heavier. "Resolve. I won't leave," he said. "Not until you listen." The head of legal nearly choked. The CFO stared as if witnessing a career suicide in real time. Security stepped forward. The CEO raised one finger. They froze instantly. She studied him, curiosity flickering beneath irritation. "You have 10 seconds, she said. "Make them worth millions." He nodded once. "My name is Daniel," he began. "I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here because your system is about to fail. And when it does, this company will lose more than money." Soft laughter came from one end of the table. The CEO smiled thinly. "We have the best engineers in the world." "So did the company that collapsed last year," Daniel replied. "I was there too, fixing the aftermath." The smile vanished. He continued, voice steady now. "Your new AI expansion, Project Atlas, it's brilliant. Revolutionary. But it's unstable. There's a loop in the redundancy protocol. When the load spikes, it won't reroute. It will cascade." The CTO's head snapped up. "That's impossible." Daniel looked at him. "Check node 47C. The error logs are being overwritten every 90 seconds. Silence. The CTO slowly turned to his tablet, fingers flying. 10 seconds passed, then 20. His face drained of color. The CEO sat forward. "Is he right?" The CTO swallowed. We missed that." The room erupted in whispers. Daniel exhaled quietly. "I tried to report it last week. 3 times. No one returned my calls." The CEO stared at him, seeing him for the first time, not as a contractor, not as an inconvenience, but as a variable she hadn't calculated. "Why do you care?" she asked sharply. "This isn't your company." Daniel hesitated. For a moment, the armor cracked. "Because I've seen what happens when companies like this fall," he said. "People lose jobs, families break, and kids." His voice softened. "Kids pay the price." Something shifted in the room. The CEO leaned back, studying him with an intensity that made seasoned executives uncomfortable. "You're a single father," she said, not asking. "Yes." "How old?" 8. Her jaw tightened slightly, an almost invisible reaction. No one knew much about her personal life, but rumors whispered of a childhood spent in foster homes, of nights hungry and alone. She stood slowly. "You defied a direct order," she said. "In my world, that ends careers." Daniel nodded. "I know. Why risk it?" He met her gaze. "Because my daughter believes her dad does the right thing, even when it's hard." The words landed heavier than any financial report. The CEO turned toward the board. "Clear the room." Murmurs of shock, but no one argued. One by one, billion-dollar decision-makers filed out, glancing back at the single